What's up, YouTube? RC Dave here. Well, I'm finally doing the M2C Racing chassis swap on my Outcast Notorious. It was long overdue. This chassis, I mean, it's done already. I was starting to break a lot more parts and just wasn't getting enough runtime without something breaking, and I'm pretty sure the chassis flex on this thing was causing a lot of breakage. I mean, you could just tell. And this thing doesn't even lay flat anymore, if you could tell a little bit. This new chassis, I mean, awesome. I can't one complaint about this chassis. It looks solid. I really hope it's gonna hold up. I also got the rear skid. It's gonna go obviously on the rear. Hopefully that, you know, makes the chassis last a lot longer. And I am also doing some minor upgrades from Voltage Hobbies. I got this rear brace, goes on the rear differential case, and then I'm also doing the servo mount upgrade. Give it a little bit of a strength right there. I know it looks like a mess, but it's really not too bad. I pretty much kept track of where everything's at, so shouldn't be too much of a problem putting it all back together. I also got, well, I rebuilt a new bulletproof diff. I'm hoping it is. I've got it all shimmed up. Got some the Kyosho washers to give it a little bit of a better mesh between the spiral gear and the pinion gear. Hopefully that, you know, will last. So I got to go through the whole rear assembly because I know that one's already missing some teeth. Got to go through that, and then same thing with the front assembly. That too, it's got like a tooth chipped already, so I got some spares laying around. I'll be able to fix that. It's probably the most work I've done on this rig since I've got it. I mean, as you can tell by the chassis, I've had a lot of runs on it, and it lasted its life, I feel like. But I mean, the way I send this truck, I mean, it was bound to not last too long, but it lasted me long enough. So I haven't done much, you know, breakdown on my truck personally. I know there's hundreds of other videos out there on that truck right there, but this one is one of my favorites. I can't deny that, next to my X-Max. But I mean, this thing is awesome. So we'll just make the truck not break any more parts, because I'm just only going by guess, but I'm pretty sure, like, when the chassis is bent that bad, I don't know if you catch that on the camera, it's bending my lipos. It's just causing more breakage than from when I first had the truck. It was minimal. So I also got this upgrade right here as well, the Hot Racing aluminum bulkhead case. So this should also help stiffen up the just the whole overall strength of the truck, including that new diff that I rebuilt. So I'm hoping this doesn't fail me, especially for the price of this. They're kind of pricey, but I feel like they're worth it. So if it works out, I'll go ahead and get another one and throw that one on the front assembly and go from there. All right, guys. So I'm out here at the park. Got the Outcast all put back together with the M2C Racing chassis. All the voltage upgrades on the servo mount, and then the rear wing brace. So I'm hoping it doesn't bend and it lives up to all the hype. So I'm gonna put a beating on this truck right now, so let's see how it goes. Well guys, that only lasted like 5 minutes, and not because of chassis. Chassis is perfect, but a broken shock rod end. That's a first for me, or at least on this truck. So I'll get that fixed and get some more runtime out of this thing.
It's all about having fun. 3 perfect flips.
All right guys, so I'm back here in the shop, and this is the damage. I wouldn't call it any type of breakage because it's all just bent. I mean, looks like I broke that screw, and that's about it. And I also bent, I don't know if you can see that, I bent that dog bone pretty bad. And I also bent the front one. So that just shows me that this chassis, the M2C racing chassis, I guess is doing his job, because there's just no other give anymore in that chassis. So obviously something's got to give, and that's fine if it's those dog bones, because you could easily bend those back. That's no issue. So I mean, I'm impressed. I mean, you guys saw some of those jumps. I was saying this seemed pretty high, and for just that to happen, which is a first for me, I've never bent the towers. Can't complain. That's easy fix. So, and this was really all my fault. I mean, I tried to pull a double front flip, and that just was really bad on my part. But anyways, I'm gonna get that all straightened out. Get a new screw in there. Don't think anything else really is broken. And then I'll get it back and running. But overall, I'm impressed with this chassis. It's still extremely flat. So, got some scratches on there already, but this material's very tough. Got little dings right there, but that's fine because that's what that's made for. So, all right, guys. See you guys next time.